Greetings, salutations, and welcome back to Star Traders Frontiers. So, where we left off last time, we had we had begun reinvestigating the supposed disappearance of the head scientist Aldo Bastille. And we're beginning to look at his actual whereabouts after he had been smuggled out of a medical facility and erased from the records. So let's go ahead, hop in. We are at the orbital station. Looks like we're needing to do some spying. Let's see what status we're at. Okay, we're placing together the info from the Elder. Alright. That's okay. Pirate, we could probably take him. 24% chance. Hey, easy mission. Our friend requires a lot of patience. Dialogue, dialogue. Dialogue, dialogue. Dialogue, riddle. The riddle solution. Dialogue, dialogue. We got 31K. And now we know the world to meet him on. And it's going to require us to make a jump. We should have the fuel to make it easily. Off we go. So we're going to that world there, a mining world. Let's do a stop on this orbital. We'll load up some cargo, refuel. Heal up. What's good on a mining world? Water purifiers? Yes. Picked them because of their highest, they've got the highest cost here that isn't permit restricted. We can only load up 19 of those. Clothing? Let's put 6 of those in the cargo bay as well. And it's got an I, industrial world, over the world, but that is the other half of the world. Pay wages. Leveled 2 crew, one of which apparently one of our navigators. Alright, not a terrible person. Do we still have a storm navigator? We do. One of our crew knows this talent. I think we're going to grab another one of these read charts because we just recently, last episode, had a failed navigation test that took us an extra 9 weeks. I'd rather not spend 9 weeks again. Let's go ahead and sell off our cargo, make about 500. It's not great, not terrible. Alright, we have found him. And he is a Gestalt technologist. So, things to know about them. They have, what are they called? They're like inhibitor chips. We'll go through his dialogue. Many welcomes, Star Trader. It is good to finally meet you, Elder. You're the one behind the comms device. That's right. You gave me some headaches with all your riddles. Drove me to some spice beer, honestly. Now that we're sitting across from each other, this should be much easier. Unfortunately not. What, you just love riddles? No. We've taken a lot of risk to sit here and discuss Aldo Bastille Gestalt. Care to explain why you're being so opaque as Ursulite? Some things I cannot explain. Gestalt are very secretive, we understand that, but you called us here for a reason. Perhaps you will hear me. This is not a matter of headaches and spice beer. Some things I truly cannot explain. I think I know what he's getting at, Captain. There are secrets and subjects he is not going to be able to discuss. He has some conditioning. He can't break it. Alright. You called us here, let's focus on Aldo Bastille. I can tell you some things. My name is Yane Dulzmir, and I'm one of 2 Gestalt who oversee the enclave we visited. The other Gestalt resident there is Jesmik Drof. A long time ago, I sponsored her to join our order. She is the one who smuggled him out the back door. Since you're here now, we can assume you didn't have a hand in making Aldo disappear. He should have died on the High Wind Orbital. I don't know who bombed the station or why, but it was his time to die. Do you understand? His fate was to die on that station with his research. I think so. Clearly, you were not the one who saved his life, then it was Jesmik. He should have died in that explosion and taken his research with him. Alright. What was he researching? We're not going to get that from him. Gotcha. Is Atan already involved? Irid-plated tongue. She could talk a mother into selling her twins. Aldo has a very dangerous mind. He's fascinated by all the wrong things. Together they are a terrible pair. Did you know that the gravitational pull of a black hole drags even light itself into its embrace? 2 of them got to Jesmik. Alright. Aldo's research, Atan's whispered promises. They got around her conditioning. We want to protect her. Got it. Move Aldo, help her come to her senses. All humans die eventually. Aldo will die eventually. I know where some princes and princesses lie, but I have heard that Fen would keep her word if she gave it. Does he know anything about Zet? Yeah, because Zet is kinda... she's on the shady side. Alright, so he's giving us another riddle. We can exchange scientific reports. I won't read the reports unless you bring them. Basically, we figured it out. We need to get a promise from Zet that we're allowed to kill him. Alright. Doable. Virtuous. Noisome burn? That's hilarious. So we're going to be going back to... let's take a look. The orbital. To get fuel before we make that jump. What can we buy here that goes to an orbital? We're on an indie world, independent world, so I don't trust buying this, even though we technically can. So we'll buy crystals, which have no permit required. See, right about now when we'd be getting here... oh, we're in a war with you. Alright, so as long as we don't get to ranges 1, 2, or 3, we have an advantage. How about we just sit here then? They wanted to... nah, let's close. Get us within closer range. They've got some armor. We hit them and only did 9 damage. And that's our big heavy weapon that's just tickling them. Alright, they've closed to 3, so let's check. We still beat them, so they must not... Our agilities are equal, 24 and 24. It said they have an advantage. They really don't. We're going to try to get a boarding in. Because it's clear we're not touching these guys from the outside. Although our lances are doing some work. Alright, boarders. Christian, Aisha, do your job. They've got a full fighting crew, only one of whom is wounded. Oh, hey, I kind of look like I'm in the third spot. Alright. Debuff. Snipe. Finish off. Buff yourself. Finish off. This is a relatively cut and dry clear. We didn't even get shot at the first round. That was easy. Panic their crew and damage their weapon locker. Repeat firing orders. I mean, no firing orders were given last turn. Hit him up with another boarding. Two officers, a pilot. This is a good run. Alright, you're gonna work on that one. Do a really nice cleanup here, debuff. You're gonna rally again. What's the rallying aura do? Plus 10% damage. Doesn't increase their to hit though. And if they're truly using A1 weaponry, that is the lowest tier of weapons they could have. Panic. Blow up an officer cabin. It doesn't like my repeating the firing orders. Let's drop our level 1 lance and move into normal boarding range. Oh good, they turned a broadside angle. That makes them easier to hit. Our lances are starting to do more damage. Whatever armor they had up, we might have blown it off. All normal crew. No real order of operations here. We're just kind of working from front to back. Putting our high damage dealers on unhurt people. Oh, now that we're at range 1, I forgot. We got unauthorized access from Presidente. But because we're at rank 1, he can use his, so he's going to go ahead and board. He got 5 intel records regarding the Solar War. So basically, ship info. Ah, we did blow up one of their reinforced structures because it's at 93%. 60% is the threshold for broken. I think we can hit them with one more. Honestly, we don't care if we blow up the ship. This is Solar War. You know what? We'll go ahead and give Presidente his time in the spotlight. Their captain's here. Zealot. Suppress on the officer, because the officer is likely their highest damage dealer. Most accurate. But it is good for our combat crew to get this experience, because this experience will pay off big time when we're in some of the later combats. Alright, finish patching him up. And Presidente did not perform terribly at all. Now this is a Zealot, which should make them... We already have a full cargo hold. Let's just see what they've got. Nothing I really want to take. Really? Thing is, we're full. We're not gonna... I will take their fuel. And then because it's Solar War, there we go. For supporting the faction in their ongoing Solar War, we gain 6 rep with Zenrin. Got a bunch of XP across the crew. We'll just salvage it for... that's not a whole lot. 6k. But now we've got full fuel. What was our cargo good at selling at? High-tech industrial? Well, that's where we're heading anyway. Let's adjust since we got the refuel. There's a high-tech industrial world. Then where are we headed? Headed back to Thog's Loop. To the high-tech industrial world? Alright, yeah, we know where we're going. And there's nothing we can buy at high-tech industrial to sell at high-tech industrial. What with them being the same type? We'll have a quiet meeting. We tell her what we know. Oh, sorry. And you would have us hunt down and kill Aldo Bastille? Absolutely not. The entire affair has made one thing clear. Bastille is even more valuable than A10 let on. Aldo is useless if he's dead. He never needs to know the truth. How about this? We will go there. We'll tell her, well... No, we're going to do the right thing. If we go, we're going to keep our word. Aldo is too dangerous to be left alive. That would be a huge mistake, yada yada yada. I get it. You don't want us to do that. Oh. Could 100,000 credits change your mind? Because we've got our increases our pay by roughly 20%, so that's an extra 120k. That's 2 upgrades to our ship. Or we could tell her we're gonna go bring him back alive. You know what, let's go ahead and we'll try to bring him back alive. Because some of that payment's gonna be up front, if I recall correctly. Oh, we successfully passed it. We didn't even need Presidente's super stealth to get us through. Let's heal, refuel, pay wages. Oh, bunch of crew leveled. Everybody gets cool things. You get to be more combat medic-y. You get to be more quartermastery. This is Lady Jenna. She gets a talent. I think we'll keep going with the... You know what? We'll grab the replace a risk card with credit-bearing salvage card. As a way of getting some money. Who is this? Extra rumors are good. Who's that? Just a random navigator. Nobody has orderly drop yet. We'll get somebody... Well, Candace is in charge of that. We'll grab failsafe. We don't have anyone that just kind of purges the ship of critical effects. Electrician. Gain a rumor if we hit a positive result. Feels good. Alright, this is Spider. He's our ship doctor. Repair our engine just in case things go terrible. Because if we lose an engine, that's game over. Well, battle over. This kind of does the purge, as well as protects it against further damage. We'll go with System Flush. Let's make sure Candace is still alive and didn't die anywhere. Yep, there she is. She's still doing her thing. She's only rank 4 there. Oh, level 5. But, like, we even hired Spider after her. Weird. She's just gotten the low stick when it's come to XP rolls, I guess. Alright. It doesn't say it offers, like... Oh. We've got a little bit of time before we pick that up. That's an in-system for 19k. Versus the others that are like 10 jumps, 4 jumps. And we could accept more, but see, this one has a bonus for our rank. Let's go ahead and grab this one, which we will complete quickly. Increased our payment by 19%. Oh, that's a timed skill, isn't it? Let's check Gornish real quick. Three weeks remaining. Alright, so we're going to complete this quest real quick. Where are we going? To a tradeway world? We could go refinery tradeway for some extra cash money loots. Sell this on a refinery, then buy something for the tradeway. Or just straight up buy that for the tradeway. Let's just go straight to the tradeway. And then we'll swing back by the refinery world. Because if we do some exploring there, that'll allow us to use our 3 weeks. Bounty Hunter? How about you give me money? 900? Feels good. Made 2,600 on the passage there. Let's take charge of the negotiations. We've got plenty of command skill and plenty of charisma. Oh, we gained contact with the new prince. What do you do? I think you and me need to be friends. How much of a discount? 10%? Oh, you and me are gonna be friends, buddy. And you know what? I have intel you want. And you're paying me 400? We gained 5 personal rep with him as well. Oh, you and me are gonna be good friends. Alright, so we're going to a refinery world. Advanced electronics. Says they're good on refinery and they're the most expensive. I love sticking 13k in a cargo hold. Hopefully we get some decent profit margin. Explorer of someone I really don't care about. $4K profit? Let's switch this filter back to leveling so that we have... Oh, wait. Give me a second. Filter off of that. There we go. So our bodyguard is leveled. Buffs with deflection. Auto blocks 75% of auto attacks. 50% chance. So we can get a really good auto block. Pins target, causes 25% stun, knocks back. Knockback is good. Let's grab a second Storm Navigator, because we only have one who's doing it, so a second talent is good. Do we have Meteor Defense? We do not. Gunner on Meteor Defense. Next Gunner. Oh, let's grab another Elusive Barrage. We only have one. Do we have... Actually, let's check this. No, we don't have anything for patrols. Alright, there we go. Finished our level up for the crew. Then we're going to go explore. Unless Gorniche is off of cooldown. Because I want to get the 19%... Oh, it's ready? Alright, never mind. We're going to fly back. Let's look at prices. 106, 107. But that's because it's just lower on the max. This one's got a 270, so I'd prefer this over Ursulite. Oh, you're worth a lot. High tech. We'll load up with you. And then we will... Ooh, so here's what I'm wondering. That's 60 less, but we're only buying it for 20 less? Yeah, we'll load up the rest with Cambrite. Quit failing pilot tests. Extra 36. Public meeting. Yada yada yada. You think people are abandoning you and your faction. But you're happy with us. Cool. Alright, so now let's go into the court missions. We're gonna get this. Extra 19% on that. Money. Alright. What do we want to upgrade on our ship? Now that we've got 200k to throw at this. Our torpedo was doing terrible amounts of damage. Let's get a bigger torpedo. What's the difference between these? Accuracy primarily. Otherwise, damage is... max damage is changed. We haven't had an issue with damage. Or, sorry, with accuracy. So a little less max damage is fine. I wonder if we can find a better weapon rack. 9 out of 10. 10 out of 10, but what's the military rating? 8. 8. I don't even know what type the cargo is. I'm just looking to see if there's a better weapon locker if we go to a larger slot. Nope. What can we get for you? We can only buff officers, so I can't get ammo for a dude, but what we can get is Aisha some things. Looks like he just has ammo and accuracy stuff, though. So Aisha doesn't need any of that. We're gonna do one last check of something real quick. We're going to run some medicines to a tradeway. Maybe some explosives to a tradeway. Oh, wait. Did I say tradeway? I guess we're going to tradeway now. I meant refinery. But tradeway, I guess, could have better stuff. I'm just going to check to see if we can get better weapons, because I'm a little nervous about that. I know what's coming up, just a little. And we're gonna, if we can get the better guns, then we'll type match. There we go. We can get up to a level 5. Alright, then we're just going to do a little bit of crew equipping before we call it for a day. So Aisha, she's currently wearing Grey Ops. She does not have a stealth skill, so there's no reason for us to give her Grey Ops suit. That's why we're checking here. We want to have it as much initiative as possible so she gets the interweave. Christian, I think we can sack the -2 initiative. But he's also not typically getting shot. Weapon, he's got the sniper rifle. That's what we want him having. So you're our blaster. You're up front. The heavy weapon is fine. It's a little more, it's the same accuracy as this, but does more damage, uses 14 initiative. That's just fine. What I do want is you using the heavy armor, though. Blades, you're switching to heavy armor. The people who are naturally up front and getting shot, believe it or not, should be wearing heavy armor. Presidente will give him the gray ops suit. Our bodyguard, they're up front getting shot, heavy armor. Alright. There we go, we've equipped everyone else. We'll be stopping at a refinery world on our way back. We'll stop at a different one, so we don't mind loading up on some of the same stuff. I think I've had issues selling raw spice before. We'll swing over here, up to here, and then jump through. Then right when we get to the jump, we'll call it for the day. This is a game I genuinely enjoy, so it's really hard for me to put down. Yeah, we can't sell advanced electronics here. Alright, we gotta find a different world. I think we're gonna sell them for a loss if we sell them here. What else are they good on? Luxury population, farming. Yeah, we don't have any of those worlds here. So we just gotta hope we don't sell them at a loss here? Yeah, we'd sell them at a loss there. Let's cut across, then hopefully we can sell them here. We'll fill up the extra 5 void in our cargo and refuel, because fuel's really cheap here. We'll sell clothing? We'll sell some clothing. Oh wait, did I see pay crew? I did. Also, apparently something got really damaged. Alright, Lady Jenna, up. One of our pilots. Get us a second auto pass for piloting. We'll take the 2K loss there if we have to. Apparently these are illegal now. Alright, so we'll hit here, then we'll go here, recoup our losses, and jump. We'll load up on polymer. And who do we have as our contact here? A smuggler? You don't have anything we want to buy? Yeah, it recovered most of it. Not buying any cargo because we're getting ready to jump. Alright, so next turn, next session we'll go ahead, we'll be hunting down Aldo Bastille. We just speak with Elder, get his location, but let me go ahead and transition us over here to ending. And so I want to go ahead and thank Wadower, and thank all of you guys who have been supporting us down at the Bedrock level. We'll be getting more info on what these levels are and what they do on our website, but suffice it to say, all of that info is currently on Patreon, and once you hit Iron or above, you actually get to decide on a YouTube video of your choice, should you wish to. Obviously, your support is not required, but it is always appreciated. That said, good vibes, and good night.